Hello friends, this is a new series of inorganic chemistry presented by me, that is Dr. Ankit. So let's begin here. Okay, we'll study about molecules and compounds. What do we call two or more atoms joined together chemically? And what do we call a molecule containing at least two different elements? All compounds are molecules, but not all molecules are compounds. Why? Okay, let us explain. Because examples of molecules, here it is wrongly written, CO2 and methane are not molecules. Molecules are H2, O2 and N2, which contains two or more atoms of a, okay, two or more atoms of a in a fixed or more proportion. Okay, so these are molecules H2 and 2. These are called molecules. And what are compounds? Compounds, uh, only molecules containing two or more elements, okay, such as carbon dioxide and methane, CH4, CO2. These are called compounds. Now, chemical basis of life: atoms, molecules and compounds. What is matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass. कुछ भी इस यूनिवर्स में जो कि ऑक्यूपाई करता है स्पेस, वो मैटर है, और जिस पे कुछ भी मास हो, that is called matter. Then element: substances that can't be broken down any further are called elements. Living things are composed of 24 elements, and there are more than 100 elements in periodic table. Then what is an atom? The smallest unit of an element is called an atom. Atoms: protons, neutrons in the nucleus orbited by electrons. These are called atoms. Okay, these contain proton, neutrons and electrons. Then molecule: atoms chemically bonded with other atoms are called molecule. As we read earlier, what are the example of molecules? Is H2, N2. Okay. Then what are compounds? The molecules composed of two or more different kinds of elements. For example, CH4, CO2, okay, H2O. These are compounds. Now, chemical shorthand. Chemical symbol. Chemical symbol is what with begins with one or two letters based on element's name. Okay, suppose element is calcium. What is it? Its chemical symbol Ca. Then chemical formula, shorthand for a compound, contains chemical symbols of the elements that make up the molecule. If suppose some molecule is there which are combined with two or more than two atoms of one or different element, then how do we represent it? Okay, numerical subscripts represent number of atoms of each element in molecule. Example, H2O, water has two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen, so it represents H2O. It is the chemical formula of water, that is H2O contains two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen. More than one molecule of the same type, the group of letters is preceded by the number. Example, 2H2O. Okay, there are two molecules of water, 2H2O. Then there is the question, what is there if more than element starts with the same letter, that is calcium, and for Ca, and C for carbon. So carbon will start with C, but calcium will start with C and A. Okay, this is a difference. And chlorine also starts with C, but it will be represented by Cl. Then further, the structure of an atom. Atoms are the basis for everything in the universe. Okay, then the thing that makes each element unique is the number of protons. Since the number of neutrons and electrons can vary, the number of protons are fixed in an atom. Protons and neutrons always in the center of the atom, that is in the nucleus, and the electrons are found whistling around the nucleus. and areas called orbits. Okay, so what are the three basic parts of an atom? These are electron, that are negatively charged, proton, positively charged, and neutrons, they are neutral, a charge of zero. You can read a joke here uh, if you want to. Okay, further we will present the next lecture, our next topic. Okay, there is a question for you, you can solve this. Okay, thank you for watching this lesson.